Hello everybody and happy Monday. I hope that you're having a wonderful morning so far. We are going to be streaming for the next bunch of hours. Bunch of hours. Pretty much till 10 p.m. tonight. We will be streaming 5 different games. All games that we feel kind of were a staple of this year. Like, this is what we played to get us through this year. We all know what kind of year we've had. We're trying to make it better for some kids out there. If you have not gone already, go to gsch.info/forthekids. Register yourself an account. It uses our Gosh Give Passport system. You may have already had a membership with our Gosh Give Passport if you've attended prior years, or if you did our Great Terran Adventure, Talara Saga, Chronicles of Tamriel, any of our public community events. It's our external facing registration system to do raffles and whatnot. So what you're going to do is you're going to create that account, log on in, and you'll see a nice, you can watch the stream right there on our homepage, and then there's this little button over on the right side that says enter raffle. Be sure to click that. We're going to be giving away 150 games. 150. And let me tell you, you're probably going to win. Your RNG is that good. Do it. You're going to enjoy it. And I really like giving away games to people. So please, feel free, get yourself some loot. This is all done so we can raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. We decided that 2020 needed to be special. We needed to help out where we can, so we went big. We went big or go home. I took a whole week off work. I said, you know what, we're going to do this. We're going to raise $5,000 for the Children's Miracle Network one way or another. If you have $1, a penny, I don't care. Whatever you can contribute, go on over, click that little donate now button. You'll just scroll down a little past the live stream, and you'll see a donate now. And you click on that, you go on over there, donate $1, whatever. You know, every single cent helps. Please, help out. In any case, we are going to be playing the Waylanders first. Now this, I'll tell you. I saw this game pop up in the crowdfunding scene, and I'm like, what? Somebody is finally making a game about Celtic mythology? Finally? Most interesting mythology there ever was? Apparently, they're doing it. So, I crowdfunded the hell out of that game, and said, yes, this one's going forward. I don't care what I gotta do. This game is going forward. And, believe it or not, it actually turned out really good. So I was super happy. You know, there's been a lot of crowdfunding games that I've backed that never even see the light of day, and this game launched with flying colors. Really enjoyed it so far. So I'm going to take you through about an hour and 15, hour and 20 minutes of this game. And if you would like to see it on your own, head on over to our For the Kids page. There's a page dedicated to this game with a little Steam link. Send you on over there, get you all plugged in. Definitely add it to your wish list. Let's go ahead and jump on in. We'll go ahead and create a new game. I could be a werewolf. I could be a Morian. Is that like a Morian? Not a really tall guy. Semi-Fomorian. Or human. I'd be a healer, sorcerer, ranger, a rogue, guardian, or warrior. Let's go with a ranger. Kind of like this idea of werewolf. That looks pretty fun. Yeah, let's be a werewolf. Why not? You only get one option. Alpha wolf. Yep, I'm an alpha wolf. Don't mind me. Alright, so now I get some hairstyles. No hair, some hair. Oh, look at that. I am the fire starter. Rest in pieces. Yeah, I kind of like that. Well, this is true Ireland right there. Why this can be. Alright, that looks good. He looks like a scary dude. Alright. Now, this is kind of cool. They put in a pronoun he, she, or they. You can name yourself whatever you want. Be identified whatever you want. Something I think we're going to see a lot more in the forward-thinking games. Alright, my werewolf ranger, here we come.
You're the first to rise, my king.
Always.
Is there anything you need?
No. I've been looking forward to this day my entire life. The moment I finally meet the Tuatha de Danaan. The moment we finally blend our worlds into one.
As have I. Though you might have to stop me from putting my foot in my mouth. Meeting my gods, my heroes. It's a lot to take in.
You don't have to do any of the talking. Or convince them to treat you like an equal. That's my job.
For that, I'm grateful.
Are the others awake?
That new soldier woke even before me. The others are beginning to stir.
What about my son?
Do you want the honest answer? Or,
He's fast asleep, isn't he?
He didn't go to bed until about 2 hours ago. I'm pretty certain he's still drunk.
Oh. I asked you to guard him. Watch over him.
I know, but...
Perhaps the prince should remain here on the ship during our negotiations today.
Then how will he learn?
Well, not from you, I suppose.
Ouch. Fair, but ouch.
How long have they been here?
The whole time. So, how do you feel about meeting the gods today?
I think it'll be a delightful snack.
While I admire your commitment to your duty, I'd encourage you to have opinions. Feelings are what set us apart from beasts.
I came up here in the first place to ask if your majesty wanted some breakfast.
Not just yet. Allow me a few more moments alone to enjoy the stars on the horizon before the sun washes them away.
But of course, my lord. Shall we? And now, thanks to my hard work, I'm the youngest leader of the Druids College ever.
Yes, Amagin, we know you ship rainbows. Stop bragging to the new kid.
Well, not all of us have had thousands of years to perfect our craft.
You're right. Some of us learned to shut up before we turned 30.
Be nice, my dear. The sun hasn't even risen yet.
Yeah, because nighttime is when no one ever does or says anything naughty.
You're insufferable.
I love you too.
Sustenance has arrived!
Oh, thank goodness. I am positively famished.
You ate more than anyone else at dinner last night.
Yeah, I worked it all off.
Okay, egg time! Yum!
We have to wake up the prince eventually, but he's not going to be happy about it.
Nope.
Absolutely not.
Don't look at me.
I am full-on wolf, man. I even got the back hair to prove it.
We like giving each other a hard time, and she can be overly dramatic for my taste, but I respect her. I've learnt a lot from her, and I know there's far more she could teach me.
Oh, we don't know each other that well. I'm a middle-aged widower, and she's a beautiful woman with more knowledge than I could acquire in 20 lifetimes. Oh, we've met up dozens of times over the past few years, but never really talked about it. I'm just glad to get to spend time with her. Lugade, he's a kid. People have started writing him off as a possible ruler, but what is he? 19? He has time. He's smart and he's kind. Oh, he'll grow into a king one day. I have faith in him.
Ah, anything I want. I'm joking, dear. Talason is a powerful, handsome man. We have a nice time together. Not just that. I check so many necessary boxes. I'm a powerful sorceress. I know more about the Tuatha than the entire Druid College combined. I'm an important representative of the Mauryan culture. And I'm charming as fuck.
All true heroes need to go on a life-changing journey, like Odysseus. In order to grow, we must leave our homes and face unknowable dangers. This is my quest. Don't get me wrong, I am already a hero, but I could use a better story for the history books. You would be too if you'd spent 27 years chiseling your body to absolute perfection. I've earned this. I'll flaunt them as I wish. Your Highness, Prince Lugade?
If he ruined my favorite cloak, I'm gonna feed him to
Go easy on him, Amagin. Maybe he'll be better at holding the throne than holding his liquor.
At his age, I was already an established professor.
We already know you're a freak, no need to brag.
Yeah, bragging is my thing.
Everyone, We're here.
Our scouting boats have finished surveying the beach. We should be safe to land. But it's strange. There were no people to be seen.
They're not exactly people, to listen. They're gods.
I know. Our gods. But do they not walk on the ground? Do they not bend twigs when walking past trees?
What do you mean?
There's nothing. Nothing at all.
I'm done with this.
You fucking imbecile!
Father, why are we giving them presents? You're the king. They should be giving tribute to you.
We are emissaries of peace to a people more powerful than any of us can understand or even imagine. This is a privilege.
Well, I'm sick of privilege.
So are we.
Excuse me?
How's that hangover, Your Highness?
I can't believe you made me share a cabin with this.
Speak, child. What am I?
Enough! I have done everything in my power, both as your king and as your father, to prepare you to carry the crown. You're an adult now, and your mother and I, we don't know what else we can do. When we return home to Galicia, I'm calling together the council. We need to decide if you're ever going to be suited for the throne.
But father...
From now on, you will address me as Your Majesty. Stop gawking and get back to work.
It's never mattered what I wanted. It's my birthright. Or whatever. Mother never shuts up about it. I've always had to be the prince, whether I liked it or not. Now our majesty is throwing it in my face. Asshole. I'm humiliated. How dare he? I am his son. Does that mean nothing to him? Why can't he accept that I'm trying my best? I'm still young. I still have time to grow into this. My father is an amazing king, but he wasn't perfect at my age. Why is he holding me up to such a high standard? He could rot in the underworld for all I care.
I need some time alone to think. Center myself before I meet my gods. I must focus on what lies just ahead, instead of dreading conversations necessary when we return home. My wife is going to hate this.
This guy has a dot on his head. I want to talk to him. Well, let me. There we go. Okay, I guess I can't talk to him.
Stay with me, my king. I need more Amagen. We can do better than this.
How dare you tell me what to do after embarrassing me in front of the Tuatha?
Oh, the Tuatha that just attacked us. Those Tuatha, huh? Yeah, I'm a wretched bitch for dimming their esteemed opinion off you. Can't believe myself.
Help! Help! Thank you. Now let's crush these bastards.
I'm definitely liking the ranger better than the healer that I tried last time. Healer didn't really damage very well, surprisingly. And fights were much harder.
We're being surrounded by fear bollards. I don't know where they're coming from, but there are a lot of them, and it's not good. Help me organize the troops. This is chaos.
On it. You, help us.
Very insightful.
Oh, Father.
Oh, stop your blubbering. This is all your fault.
We can yell at the kid later. Save your energy.
Would you all please stop?
Father! You're still alive.
Not if you keep doing that.
We need to get the king back to the boats.
Agreed.
Here. You're not stable enough for me to remove the spearhead, but that should make things a bit more comfortable.
Nothing about this is comfortable.
Your Majesty, can you stand?
Here, I'll help you.
I've got you, Your Majesty. I'll carry you home.
I'm all right. I can stand. I just need to go slow. Keep them off me.
We can do that.
I'll meet you at the beach.
I need an ability point and quick. That at least gives him the skill. All right. Good morning, Gary. He thought to bring a healing potion with him. I see we are well prepared for this endeavor. Wait for the bleeding to subside. Looks like I'm regenning my health. Will he regen his health? Does. Nice. Okay. The boss fight time coming up here. Let's see. We are saving right now. He's almost back to full. Thank you so much, Gary. Really happy of how things are going so far. We're at $1,058 for the Children's Miracle Network. It's going good so far. Got another full week ahead of us. 6 more days worth of streaming. It's gonna be good. Need to change one more option. That's my change of it's currently set to middle mouse button. It's not a key I can change, so my view is going to flip every time I push talk. Sorry, guys.
Good work, Terrasin. I knew I could count on you.
Definitely streamline the interface a little bit more this time I'm going at it. Neato.
Cleos, take all of our people and get them to the boats.
You're the strategist. Do you think this is going well?
No. Wishful thinking.
Ha! We don't have time for that.
You're brave, Greek.
You too, kid. Let's get a drink when this is done.
The rest of you get on those boats. I need to take care of something. If the legends are correct, there should be a cave on this beach that connects to the Morian otherworld. I need to seal it, so that whatever it is that's happening here doesn't come from my people next.
You can't do that kind of magic without me.
I felt it.
We all did.
There's always a bigger
That
wolf.
must be
Lugh, the wolf god.
the lost king of the Tuatha.
More attractive than I'd imagined.
What is wrong with you?
The curse upon Ireland has been awakened. I am now reborn. I will not rest until I have dismembered and dined upon the entrails of every mortal creature who dares cross my path.
Tell your mother I love her.
You're the king now, Lugade. Command your troops.
I don't know what I'm doing. My soldiers! My countrymen! Onto the boats! We must leave this cursed place!
I love a good fight more than anything else in the world. But we're fucked and we need to go.
We'll distract the Tuatha. You're with us. We need to draw their attention and make it to that cave.
Good idea. That should keep them from getting too close to the king.
So, we should be prepared for devastation. Lovely.
I know, but I need you to let us in through that cave. I was being an arsehole before. We can't do this without you. I can't do this without you. Are you ready?
No. But let's go.
Let's go home.
Did they make it?
Seems so.
At least we didn't die in vain.
We're not going to die.
Save that cheeky optimism for the ritual, darling. It's gonna be rough. All right, Tally. We need...
I'm counting on you.
For King If!
No, Tally.
Naz, hurry!
Talayson's talk. Right, you. Don't stand there. Pick it up and put it on.
It'll be fine.
Any change?
Not a one. Nothing I've tried seems to make any difference.
You'll get it. I know you will.
But what if you're wrong?
I'm a seer.
Did you see this? Any of this?
I did not.
Then stop invoking your title. You can't be the seer and fail to see things this monumental.
You're awake.
What?
You did it. You saved them.
I mean, of course I did it. This is what I do.
This is Barath. He's been taking care of you since... Well, a lot has happened since you've been...
I'm sure you have questions.
Well...
I don't know a gentle way to put this. It's been over a month.
Despite our exceptional care, we honestly weren't positive that you'd ever awaken.
Just this morning, you seemed particularly comatose. Your breathing was irregular. I thought, perhaps...
You're awake now, that's all that matters. Me, obviously. Amagen. There are rumors that Prince Lugade's boats arrived about a week ago. I think the rumors are true. Other than that, I admit, I don't know.
Haven't quite got that voiceover in place.
My healing magic made it so we haven't had to feed you. But you're probably starving now.
Oh yes, you should eat. Start to regain your strength. I have some stew simmering in my home. I find the smell calming. I'll be back in just a few minutes with a bowl for you.
Good. I have a great fondness for broth, but I need to speak to you alone. Come find me in the throne room when you're ready for a nasty little chat. That's a talk. It's magical. Quite magical. No, you still have one. You seem to still remember who you are. You seem to have memories. That means it happened. It's not even like it was erased. It's like you never existed. It means you have the most exciting future. Most of us are bound, at least partially, by fate. You have no fate. Your future is entirely yours to control. The present seems to be normal. When I use my sight, I can see you recovering on my bed. I can see you here. Now. But I don't know what you're about to do next. I can't picture you eating the soup Barath is about to bring you. There's just nothing. Not exactly, no. Not that I can recall. I've been wrong before, when something or someone powerful managed to alter the timeline. I did not see King Ith or Talacin's deaths. Neither was meant to happen. But when you're dealing with gods, expect the unexpected, I suppose.
Old family recipe. I hope you like turnip greens. How are you feeling? My soup shouldn't dim your spirits too much. Eat up. So, what's the plan?
It's time to pay our old buddy Amagin a visit.
Oh, I knew that was coming, but I didn't want to say it.
Some things are inescapable, my dear.
No, I think I'll pass. I know I can't control my destiny, but I can at least avoid my past.
Amagin reminds him of events that aren't mine to discuss. It's not Amagin specifically. It's druids, in general. I've probably said too much, but I wouldn't recommend asking Barath either. Some stories are best told at the discretion of the storyteller, as opposed to on command. I need him to examine you, feel your energy. He's been distracted since the events of the last month. Understandably so. We've all been. But he doesn't know you're awake. He's not yet aware of what you've possibly become. The Maurian Otherworld. Home. Our dark home. I tend to spend very little time here, unless I'm in my own quarters. When you can see reality side by side, there's something comforting in expecting a sunset and a sunrise. No two look exactly the same. There's always a glimmer of a colour, a flash of light, the presence of a single wisp of a cloud to keep you grounded in the present moment. Down here, nothing changes. Well, not for the Morians, anyway. The Formorians eat each other sometimes. Keeps things interesting.
Right, I got ability points. There we go. Oops. Alright, have some healers or merchants over here. Gem store. Scrolls. Potions. Armor. Got some armor. Wonder what's down here. Probably an exit when it's time. not like that camera anymore.
We call our part of this realm the Otherworld, but Fomorians call this the Underworld. I can't say I blame them. It's not great. Like I told you before, the Fomorians once ruled Ireland, but then they partnered with Lugh, became too dangerous, and were conquered by the Tuatha in order to preserve the safety of the rest of the world. They were banished here, and have been rotting in this hole ever since.
Hey, visitors! Nope. You're my first ones. I'm so happy you're here. I promise to be very thorough.
Sure, thank you. How long have you been doing this?
Not too long at all, about 12 years. The angry druid guy. Yeah, he's fighting with my dad again. I tried to give him a tour, and he told me to shut up.
What an asshole, right? Right?
The absolute worst.
Darling, I think we're gonna get along just fine.
Shit. Looks like the tiny druid guy pissed off my dad.
You mean Amagin?
Yes,
He is tiny, isn't he?
the tiniest.
What are those noises? I can hear them all the way.
I will not permit you to do this any longer. I am tortured enough without your insolence.
Well, if you insist on being that way, I'll have to cause you pain without asking next time.
Silence, you worm!
Look, not all druids can turn into animals. And if I did...
Seriously, Amagin, what are you doing?
Perfect. My other favorite person in the world.
I better be. Look,
You did it. You did it.
I couldn't have done it without you.
Or me?
Barath, how excellent to see you. It's been far too long.
I disagree.
Stop ignoring me! I will use your bones as toothpicks!
Hey, Dad! Look, tourists!
Oh, those aren't tourists, Delba. That's the seer.
But she's not alone. This one here. Maybe they actually care about the plight of the Fomorians?
Do you want to know more about us? The Tuatha decided they had enough of my people. They slaughtered most of us and sent the rest of us to the underworld to writhe in pain and agony for the rest of our days. The Tuatha have always been evil. You're but the most recent to taste their wrath.
So the Fomorians, where Baylor, the One Eye, comes from, he supposedly had an eye that could just look at you and kill you. And we are pretty much seeing the Spanish version of what they imagine they would look like, which is kind of interesting. They all have one eye, so that kind of makes sense now. But yeah, pretty much the Tuatha kicked them to the curb after they had a little scuffle with the Firbolg, at least in the Irish mythology island. So yeah, they were banished to the underworld, also the Isle of Glass. Man, these options are just made to tick this guy off. Are you really a cannibal? I look like an appetizer. No, I don't think I'm gonna do that.
No, that had nothing to do with us. The Tuatha slaughtered all full-blooded Fomorians with magical abilities when they banished us here. Only half-bloods can wield magic now. Whatever you saw may have harnessed old curses left in our lands. But none of my people controlled it. That being said, it is not our magic, nor does it belong to the Tuatha. Magic knows no master. It is a conduit, to a realm of wild and unstable energies. If anything, we are slaves to it. It was the Tuatha who put us here in the first place. You've seen their fury. Would you invite it in? I thought not. Good. My turn. Even trapped here, even blinded, I am one of the most powerful creatures on Earth. I sensed what the Tuatha said to you, what they did. Yours will be a life of power, I think. A few moments of helplessness will not hurt you. Interesting. You are detached from the timeline. They called you Mile Spain. A name that does not belong to you. Now bound to you in chains. Poor mortal. Your destiny was stolen from you. In every way that matters. You died on that beach. You told them you were free? No. They are a slave. A hammer that will shatter history. Wielded by an unseen hand.
Enough!
Powerful as Everseer. And yet, when it comes to the Mille Spain, you are as blind as me. You may go, if you keep me informed of developments in the situation. I will agree to the druid's terms, and allow you to use the gateway from my realm back to his home.
What?
Is that how you travel down here so quickly?
I thought you knew my house was just above his head.
You've been torturing the poor man?
He's not a man, he's a Fomorian.
This is why I hate druids.
Do we have a deal?
Fine.
Oh, and one more thing. You must take my daughter Delba with you to the surface.
Holy shit! Yes!
Now, leave my sight.
I like Delba. She's funny.
All day playing.
Welcome home, my friend.
Hello.
Is the surface
Hey,
world
Wolverine.
the paradise you've
I'm
been
live.
dreaming about?
I haven't been about century now. It's colder than I remembered.
That tower has been lighting the way for as long as anyone can remember. Your father, Delba, his throne is located directly underneath, connecting our two worlds, illuminating the way home.
Alright, out of the cutscene.
Poetic way to describe imprisoning
sorry.
someone against
Yeah,
their will.
currently streaming.
Thank you.
That wasn't a compliment.
You off?
I'm aware.
Why can't I see you online?
There were none.
You should definitely see me online.
Yeah, it's saying Gashkia is offline. Oh wait, there we go. Okay, Twitch is just being Twitch.
Space Moose, this game is early access. They are still diligently working on putting in all the voice dialogues, but you know, COVID-19 and all that kind of slowed things down. But they also are still working on the tail end of this game. I just want to push the stone. It looks like it needs to be pushed. Apparently not. It should be fine. I'm actually playing a wolf man. I'm a werewolf.
I like it already.
I even have back hair to prove it. Every good wolf needs back hair, right?
Those were
Don't see a fluffy tail.
here the last time I was on the surface.
No, those were new. Completely new. Like nothing I'd ever seen before. anywhere in time, except animals. They're looking around. It was like
I'll.
Mass extermination.
Pigs.
apparently not.
This is a nightmare. You believe someone tampered with it?
My best guess is that the underworld guarded us from this corruption. Yet I admit that's only a guess, darlings. I'm not certain.
It seems to be magic, but its power is beyond anything I have studied. And I have read every book in the druids' college at least once.
I generally find that deeply insulting, but alas, we're all out of our depth.
The magic I draw upon from my spells feels different.
A delicious tentacle.
Love the helmet and the little ears.
Okay, this one needs some kind of armor.
That guy looks very tired.
Haven't quite figured out what to do with jump yet. Oh, somebody needs to upgrade. That sounds fun. Wait, throttle? Oh man. They can pick an enemy up and drink their soul. Nice.
Nice.
Unhand me, you cretins, or be prepared for an unfair fight!
Heraclius!
Greetings! Come join me in my glory!
I love this guy.
An asshole?
I've disliked the man since I met him about 5 years ago. Narcissistic, cunning, well-liked, and not particularly intelligent. A dangerous combination. He helped run King Ith's court as an advisor, often communicating the king's intentions to the people.
Lugade is young and has a lot of learning to do. But he reminds me of myself at his age. I truly believe he could become a great ruler in time, if he's allowed to do so. His mother, Queen Escota, is a great politician. Plus, she's gorgeous, and now single.
Do you have any respect?
What? It's true! I've been a mercenary for over a decade, and I've never seen a battle like that. We were thoroughly outmatched. It hurt my pride.
Alright everybody, make sure that you go over to gsch.info/forthekids. Create an account or log in. There will be a button on the right hand side that says enter raffle. Be sure to do that. We are giving away a ton of games and we want to make sure that you go home with some. So please, join in, enjoy it, and let's have some fun. We're going to be streaming for the next 6 days. It's going to be a lot of fun. We streamed all day yesterday, streamed all day today. This is just one of the 5 games we're going to be showing today. We have picked our favorite 32 games of 2020. These are the games that helped us get through 2020 and we feel you might like. There are a bunch of games on here that you've probably seen before, a bunch of games you probably have never even heard about before, this game being one of them. And I'm going to do my best to introduce you to some pretty cool games that you might have never even seen before. So, I look forward to showing you the fun. I definitely need to replace somebody here. He's a rogue. I got a healer. Yeah, Heracleos. I like him. That should do. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, so I can't swap out one yet. I'm sure they'll get to that. Must collect all loot. I have no idea which you speak of, Kitty. Loot's everywhere. I think that's all of it. Maybe. Was I supposed to speak to him? Oops. Apparently not.
I wonder if my father heard us thumping around up here.
I would assume that he's a bit distracted by all your siblings nibbling on his limbs.
Good point!
What the fuck?
My father regenerates, so he lets us eat him for breakfast.
He has the bravery of Zeus.
Maybe convincing the humans that Fomorians should be allowed on the surface won't be as impossible as I thought.
We must go to the palace.
Alright everybody, as much as I'd love to continue, I will have to call it quits. We have our next game in the lineup coming up here in just 15 minutes. It is going to be Waking. It's another game that nobody's ever heard about, but I think you're going to enjoy. It is a lot of fun. Thank you so much for joining me for the Waylanders. This is available on Steam Early Access. Definitely check it out. It's made by a cool little Spanish studio named Gato Studio, which translates to Cat Studio, which I think Kitty will agree with. I definitely like it. And I am really excited to see where this game goes. It's already so good. I highly recommend it. If you can get over the fact that not all the dialogues are done yet, you know, check it out. It's a lot of fun. A lot of different character options for you, a lot of different companions to meet and recruit. And yeah, overall, I would really recommend this game to just about everybody. So, if you play video games, play this game. Just saying. In any case, I will see you guys all again soon. Stay tuned for The Waking.